Today is March 31st, and the Yankees have swept the Houston Astros. Between the Bases starts right now. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Between the Bases podcast. It's the first one of the 2024 season, and the Yankees have just come off a 4-game sweep of the Houston Astros to start 4-0. Mo, how you doing?
Doing great. Really encouraging way to start the season. This team did not give up every single game. They either came back or were tied and, came back to win in the later innings, which is something we did not see last year. This team did not give up. They used all 27 outs every single game. Really, really encouraging way to start the season. No, what did you see from this team in this 4-game sweep?
I mean, last year in 2023, it's a 0-0 game going to the ninth. The Yankees are going to lose. Today, it was a tie game going to the ninth. You got hope. You got hope. Yankees against probably, would you say there's a better closer than Josh Hader in baseball? I wouldn't say so. Against the best closer today.
Clay Holmes, bro. Clay Holmes.
But they went out there and they scored against Josh Hader and won the game. But let's go game by game. Let's start game one. Opening day, Yankee fans. It was we waited all off season, and then we got Nestor Cortez, who gave 4 runs, and we went down 4-0, and every Yankee fan was like, "Is this how it's going to go again? Is this going to be a repeat of 2023?"
Yeah.
But no, they came back, they battled. Oswaldo Cabrera made me proud to be a Yankee fan. I don't know about you, but he made me proud to wear this New York logo. Everything about Waldo this series, except for today, it's perfect. Everything the Yankees needed. Tied the game up against. I forgot who it was against. Was it against? It might have been. I forgot who he's in. Doesn't really matter. He hit a 2-run homer to tie the game.
Seth Martinez, I believe. I might be wrong though.
Yeah, I think it was Seth Martinez. Verdugo hit a sac fly in his first game to get the Yankees the lead, and then Juan Soto with the throw of the year in opening day. A beautiful throw to the plate. Yankees win 5-4. What are your thoughts on game one?
Game one. I get picked up from school early to watch the game. Watching the first inning. Nestor, he gets the first guy out. I was like, okay, he looks good. Got a strikeout. And then, 3 runs. And it's opening day. And I'm just like, it's like, here we go again. I still have that 2023 mindset back on opening day. It's only been 4 games. The mindset's 100% changed for me. But I still have the 2023 mindset. And I'm like, here we go again. We're going to lose again. Right? And then, top of the second inning, we load the bases. 1 out. Double play. Here we go again. And then another run. 4-0. Top of the 4th inning, Yankees load the bases, double play, inning over. And it just seems like this team is just, it looks like the 2023 Yankees. It did. But then, thankfully they came back. Cabrera, big home run. Soto played great. And the defense was amazing. The relievers were amazing. Soto really saved us with that throw. The end of the game. It was a nail biter, but they won. They got opening day. It's really important to win on opening day. Get the momentum going. It's really, really great game for the Yankees. Game one. Those last 3 innings, really encouraging.
Yeah, what I saw from Nestor, I saw it in the early innings. He's kind of nervous, kind of struggling, and then he kind of found it. He found it in the last couple innings.
I saw with Nestor at the beginning of the game, first inning, he threw 32 pitches. I think more than 25 of them were fastballs. It's just you can't do that against a team like the Astros who crush fastballs. You got to mix your pitches better. Once you start throwing his breaking balls more, he got the results. He is a good pitcher. He's done it before. He can be an ace-level pitcher. We've seen him do it 2 years, 2021 and 2022. He can do it. He just needs to mix his pitches better, have better sequencing, better location. He can be good, and he did that in the last 3 innings of his start, and he looked good though. But at the beginning, it was just too many fastballs, catching way too much of the plate.
A common theme in this series was really the Astros starting pitcher was phenomenal. And then you got to the bullpen, and the Yankees just beat up on the bullpen. And that was something you knew that was going to happen. They have the scary big 3, but there's a lot of question marks between the big 3 and the starting pitching. And the Yankees even got to the big 3. They got to Abreu. They got to Hader. They didn't really get to Presley.
No, they got to Presley opening day.
Oh, you're right.
They got to Presley. We got to everybody. Cabrera. I think that's who Cabrera hit it off of.
Let's move on to game. No, it wasn't. It was what's his name? It was Montero. It was Montero.
Oh, Montero. I found Montero.
Yeah.
Okay. Third try.
Let's move on to game 2. Yankees go down 1-0. Seems like a common theme in the series. Yankees go down. And then the Astros defense helps out the Yankees. 2 errors in, I think it was the 6th inning. Yankees come back. Waldo has a 4-hit game. Giancarlo Stanton kind of 6-1 game. You know what he does when the Yankees game, when the game is over? Just hits a homer. Because, can't hit a homer when the game's actually on. He hits a homer when the game's over. So he hits a homer. Yankees win 7-1. And I think I'm going to take a big takeaway from this game is Oswaldo, he really stepped it up. Game 1, he stepped it up. Game 2, stepped it up. Game 3, hit a 2-run homer. We'll get that later. But I liked Waldo this series.
Yeah, no, Waldo was huge. He was third base going into the season was probably the Yankees' biggest question mark with LeMahieu being out. Even with LeMahieu healthy, he's struggled since 2020, really. And then Waldo coming into the series and just, hitting like prime Josh Donaldson at third, playing amazing defense, hitting well. And it's just such a big lift to everybody else on the team, seeing a guy like Oswaldo Cabrera who struggled last year, and for him to be able to hit well, like, what do you do as a pitcher for the team's, second to worst hitter to be doing that to? Like, and the Yankees, Judge didn't hit well this series. Glaber didn't hit well this series. That's the Yankees' 2 best hitters last year. They didn't hit well, and the Yankees still won every single game of this series with timely hits from guys who disappeared in timely moments last year, obviously besides Juan Soto because he wasn't on the Yankees last year. But, yeah, and great. From Game 2, though, main person I want to focus on, Carlos Rodon. Mm-hmm. The stuff looked good. He got ahead in counts just at the end. He wasn't really able to finish them off, but he was able to, again, in timely moments, he was able to get the outs, only hold them to 1 run in 4 1/3 innings, 4 strikeouts. Yes, I think he have 3 walks. It's a bit concerning, but it's his first start of the year. Probably a lot of jitters because of what happened last year, but the energy on the mound, the edge he had, that's something you see in 2022 Carlos Rodon, not 2023 Carlos Rodon, which, again, an encouraging thing for the Yankees to look forward to this year.
And another thing you said about Judge, if this was the 2023 Yankees and Judge isn't hitting, that's a 4-game sweep for the Astros.
Yeah, 4-game sweep.
The Astros are sweeping this for 4 games. Even with Glaber not hitting.
Sure.
But the depth that the Yankees had, they had Soto hit, Waldo hit, Rizzo had some big hits, Stanton had big hits, except for today. I mean, he had a double, but
Volpe
had big hits. Yeah, Trevino, Wells, they all stepped up, and I think with Juan Soto, they realized that we got to go because last year they couldn't go. They had one superstar, and that was really the only player the Yankees had last year besides Glaber and Garrett Cole. But let's move on to Game 3. Yankees go down 3-1 to start, and then Oswaldo Cabrera off of Brian Abreu, who served a 2-game suspension for last year, hitting Adolis Garcia in the playoffs. Oswaldo ties it at 3, and then my boy Juan Soto goes deep in the Bronx. A Soto photo, as John Sterling said. Yankees go at 4-3, and then Volpe getting into the mix hits a solo homer. Yankees win 5-3.
Yeah, we got to see Marcus Stroman's Yankee debut. Stuff looked good. Defense didn't help him out, but great start for him. And again, they go down 3-1, but they come back, and getting hits off of Brian Abreu. 2 home runs off Brian Abreu. Like, wow. Volpe had a homer off him. No, not Volpe. It wasn't off him. Cabrera had one off him. Soto had one off him. The one Cabrera hit, which was timely, tied the game up. Second game tying homer this year. It was like few inches in off the strike zone. He was able to pull his hands in and drive that ball to right field. Just a big hit from Cabrera, big moment for him. And then Soto's home run, that's one of the most impressive home runs like ever seen in my life. He literally just tapped the ball and it goes over the left field wall. Great win for the Yankees. Holmes was able to hold it down. Probably his best outing of this series. And, 3-0, great way to start. I'd be satisfied with a 3-1 series win, but obviously still haven't said to get the sweep. Just great win Saturday night.
I mean, the Yankees go down 3-1. We're like, oh no, like this game's over. But if you paid attention to these Yankees, they come back. Juan Soto, Oswaldo Cabrera, 2 of the biggest stars in the game right now. They come back. They put pressure on the Astros. And again, I think we're not dealing with here is the Astros did not score after the 6th inning in any game. They didn't. After the 6th inning, they're outscored. I think it was like 13-0. And that's like the Yankees bullpen didn't allow any runs. That's
No. Oh, yeah, you're right, because they weren't charged. Yeah.
And the starting pitching looked good. The Yankees, I think, what is it? Cortez gave up 4 runs. Rodon gave up 1.
Stroman gave up 1 earned, and then Schmidt had 3 earned.
Stroman didn't give up any earned.
Oh, no earned. Right.
No earned. They're all errors.
Mm-hmm.
But Game 4, I mean, this was the game of the series. Yankees go up 3-1. Stanton hits a double. Rizzo hits a double. And then Altuve hits a solo homer to 3-1 game. They tied at 3. And then Juan Soto off of Josh Hader hits a solo. Hits a single. There's kind of an echo. I don't know what that is. But hits a single. Yankees go up 4-3. And then Verdugo in the 9th. Clay Holmes almost blew it. And then Verdugo made a nice sliding catch. Yankees win.
Yeah, I'm just going to talk about the Soto at the end. Last year, right? Big moments, big at-bats, right? All the Yankees players, you see them, they're scared. Juan Soto, he has a long at-bat, like 8 or 9 pitch at-bat. After every single pitch, you see him, he steps out, and he's just nodding his head. He's not shuffling, he's nodding his head. He's like he knows what's coming. He knows he's getting that hit. There's not a doubt in Juan Soto's mind that he wasn't going to get that hit. He knew it, and he delivered. Gleyber Torres stealing second base, also a huge moment. And then Torres scores from second. Our best single from Soto. Let's put the Yankees ahead, and then Clay Holmes comes into the game, and another the defense saved him. Amazing play from John Birdie at third. That probably would have ended the game right there. But he was able to get it, step on third, and then Alex Verdugo's catch, a really really underrated play right there. He got an amazing jump on that ball and was able to catch it. To help the Yankees win that game. Big series start the year, starting out 4-0.
How about the fact that Juan Soto doesn't feel pressure?
Juan Soto is different. One of my friends, right after he got that hit, he just calls me. I'm just saying, he's different. He's different. He's not like everybody else. Juan Soto is different.
He's built for New York. And Mets fans are like, oh, he's not having fun. He's gonna go to the Mets next year. Come on, Mets fans.
Delusional.
Let's be honest here. He loves being a New York Yankee. He's gonna thrive. Hal Steinbrenner better pay the man. He's gonna pay it higher than Ohtani.
Yeah. No, you won't.
Some other things in the first week in the baseball that we should highlight. Rhys Hoskins. Jeff McNeil kind of cried about it, and Rhys Hoskins kind of overslid the bag. Oh no, he almost hurt McNeil. McNeil overreacted. It was a clean slide. What are your thoughts on that? And then the Mets hit him.
Look, if you're gonna get mad at Rhys Hoskins for doing that, you shouldn't be doing it also. Last year, Jeff McNeil, I'm blanking on which team he did it against. He did the exact same thing.
Braves.
Did the exact same thing. They got mad at him. Look, bro, if you want to get mad at people for doing that, you can do it. And to me, personally, just play through it. It's a baseball play. I'm sick of it. Of just you're not gonna get hurt from it. Have you ever seen somebody get hurt from that? It's this whole thing
I have. In the playoffs.
When?
It happened to the Mets in the playoffs in 2015. 2014 maybe?
Yeah, fine, one time. It's a baseball play. I think it should be brought back. And throwing at somebody for doing that, who knows if he even did it intentionally? Yes, it looked pretty clear it was intentionally. You don't know what was going through his mind. And throwing at him, it's just, who are you guys to be throwing at him? You're 0-3.
First of all, I got problems with him throwing at him because he already had 3 at-bats in that game. He was 3 for 3, and he hit a solo homer. You don't throw at him then when you're down. They were down 7-5. You don't throw at him.
Yeah, who are you to throw at him? You're losing. Who are you to throw at him?
It's the Mets mindset. That's why I thank Hashem every day. No, I'm not a Mets fan.
Yeah, the Rhys Hoskins, the Instagram post for his game-tying home run, Mark Vientos like that. That's just toxic. That's a toxic organization to be a part of. You liking these posts just because it's your team, but you didn't make the team because you weren't good enough, and you like the posts because they're losing? Why you think now they're gonna call you up because you rooted for their downfall?
It's gonna be a long season in Queens, and whenever the Yankees lose, Mets fans we're gonna hear about it from the Mets fans because that's what they're gonna care about this year because the Mets are not gonna win. So whenever the Yankees lose, you guys got swept by the Brewers at home. Another thing that happened this weekend: Game 1 for the Cubs and the Rangers, the reigning World Series champions. There was a foul tip by the Cubs that was called a wild pitch, and the Cubs scored. And then Jonah Heim, 2 innings later, hits a homer to walk it off for the Rangers.
Yeah, it's a recurring theme. There's always a few plays, more than a few plays, every single year. We were just like, "What are you doing?" There was one in the Braves game on Saturday where it was bases loaded. In the first, 2 strikes, Max Fried throws a fastball right down the middle. They called a ball, and then he ends up giving up 4 runs that inning, and they have to take him out. just totally changing trajectories of games because of umps just not seeing obvious things. It can't happen. It just can't happen. It's sooner than later. The challenge system for foul tips, for strikes, it's gonna come out, and these umps are gonna be getting exposed more and more than they already are.
It was a fun weekend. Dylan Cease had his Padres debut. Jung Ho Lee hit his first homer. Jackson Cherio got his first hit. There's a lot we can go here, but we don't have enough time. Trell hits a homer in his first at bat. Burns had his Orioles debut. Orioles killed the Angels, and the Angels win today. It was a fun series all around the baseball. Anything else want to highlight in baseball this past weekend?
No, nothing. I'm just really happy for baseball to be back. I miss this stuff. I miss watching the Yankees. I had to sit through, a few months of watching the Mets. It's just, it's not the same. I miss this stuff. I'm so happy for it to be back. I'm looking forward to this season for the Yankees. It's going to be a good one. This team looks scary, dangerous. The whole league should be on alert for the Yankees. They're coming for you guys this year.
All right, I think that's going to do it. Everyone remember to like and subscribe. If you like this video, then send it around to all your friends, and we'll see you guys next time. Go Yankees.